Good afternoon, everyone. Hope things are well. Hope you are doing well. We have great news to say in this video regarding next week. Coming out of my video from Friday, we had a chance at the time to announce the official information that has came out from Newcastle United, and of course, there's been a lot of negativity and a lot of angry fans on social media regarding the event next week. Apologies for me straight away. A lot of you guys felt like I was being too positive towards Newcastle and towards the council, towards the police. To give you an honest answer straight away, the problem being last week is that I don't know who to blame. I don't know where it's coming from. I don't know if it's Newcastle United's decision. I don't know if it was the council. I don't know if it was the police. So for me in that video, I was just quite literally just telling you what's going on next week. We now have a lot more information that's came out. Good information as well. Information which I think you'll be happy with. And on top of that, I've had a chance yesterday to speak to Newcastle United directly, so I now know that it wasn't a Newcastle United decision to make regarding Town Moor next week. So yeah, a bit of a spoiler there, but we'll tell you a lot more in this video. We'll have a lot of now statements. We've got statements from Newcastle City Council to get into. So for me, I just wanted to quickly say sorry for last week. A lot of you were quite angry at me and felt like I was not treating you guys with respect. Like I definitely don't think I came across that way. But again, if you guys had any grievances towards me, I'm just telling you what happened last week. So please don't shoot the messenger. I feel like it's the appropriate saying. But I believe you'll be happy at least coming out with this video. So again, yeah, obviously my bad, I guess, if you felt any negativity towards me directly. But straight away, big question: will there be a bus parade before Town Moor next week, or will Newcastle players show off the trophy on a bus somewhere? Yes, I think they will. I'm convinced now to see that they will at some point. The players have to get to Town Moor somehow, so the Town Moor event is still happening regardless of what you guys think or say about it. The Town Moor event is still happening, but I personally believe, in my opinion, that it's a Town Moor event and a bus parade. And we're going to get through the Newcastle City Council statement first because I've had quite a lot to say. So this is from Karen, who's actually the leader of the council, so she put a statement out regarding it. Newcastle United's cup win was an outstanding achievement, and the joy of that success has been felt right across the city since that historic day at Wembley, an occasion I was honoured to experience in person. Eddie Howe and his team have written themselves into Newcastle folklore, and it's right that people want to honour them. As early as Tuesday, I put the wheels in motion to confer Eddie's with the city's highest honour by nominating him for Honorary Freedom of the City. I know what this means to Newcastle. Like all supporters at the council, we're keen to celebrate this historic occasion. I've been working closely with the club, the emergency services, the Freemen and other partners to support their plans in any way we can. Our teams have guided and advised in any way they've been able. We haven't blocked holding up a parade, and we're doing our utmost to facilitate the plans the club have presented. The anticipated crowds for Saturday's celebration to mark the end of a 70-year wait for domestic silverware are expected to make it among the biggest events ever held in the city. The safety of those attending and the local communities and businesses affected by this must be the priority of all parties involved. The widespread impact needs to be thoroughly assessed to ensure it can go ahead safely, but it is wrong to suggest we have said no to a parade through our beloved city. Our teams will continue to liaise with the clubs and our partners to make sure the best celebration can possibly be to recognise the magnitude of the club's success and, just as importantly, what it means to our city and our residents. We're keen to see a spectacular event that is free and accessible to everyone who wishes to be a part of this moment in history, and we can look forward to working with partners to see further details announced as soon as they can be. As a lifelong fan, I remember the parades through the city centre when we didn't even lift the trophy. There were special memories, and I want children and families in this city to have that same experience on an even bigger and better scale. That is from Newcastle City Council. That is from the highest possible people in this city. I want to start off straight away now. I know that doesn't confirm anything, but I'm convinced to say they are going to host a bus parade at some sort before Town Moor. Whether that be on a smaller scale or larger scale, again, the problem with this being, the problem last week being, and probably even now, is that everything's been vague. You can tell there's a lot going on behind the scenes. You can tell it's not about putting all the eggs into one basket. Now, I spoke to Newcastle United myself yesterday. I spoke to the media team. I spoke to some of the staff members behind the scene. Without throwing anyone under the bus, they quite literally told me that it's out of their hands. They just straight up said, we hope they can sort it out, not referring to themselves. So Newcastle has quite literally said that we aren't sorting this out, so they're pointing the finger towards someone else. At this current time, it still seems to be a lot of stuff kind of going on behind the scenes, but it sounds positive. In my opinion, there will be a bus parade. I think there will be one of some sort. Again, going into that weekend, it's a massive occasion. We know it's a massive occasion, and for you guys, there's a lot of negativity at the time. There still will be a Town Moor event that will still happen in terms of the ticket side to that. In my personal opinion, if you have applied, it doesn't matter if you're a season ticket holder, member, a person of just the local community that has applied to go to the event next week. I think everyone will be approved. I think it's just a case where the more so making sure we know exactly how many people are wanting to go so they can have a staff members available and have a land available, and just making sure, let's say 500,000 people applied to go on Saturday. They now know 500,000 people want to go, so they have that planned out. I don't think anyone will be rejected who has applied to be there next weekend. So if you've done that, I think, although I haven't been sent anything yet, I believe everyone will be approved. And if that's not the case, then again, we'll come out in the video and I will be more negative. I will be honest, because this event has to be for everyone. I'm going to be straight up now. It doesn't matter what background you have. It's a moment for our city, and it's a moment for everyone to be united and to enjoy the fact that Newcastle has won silverware. So again, although when it first came out last Friday, it may have seemed in the moment like it's a lot worse than it's made out to be. I don't think there's really tickets involved. I think it's just a case where you've got to apply your interest and then just sort everyone out. But again, Newcastle themselves said that people may be turned away. So yeah, it's maybe a bit of a complaint in their point of view. But I don't feel it'll be that harsh. I think it'll be a lot lenient. I think it'll be more lenient than what some people may suggest. So again, I can't guarantee anything, but I don't think it's as bad as that ticket and say was made out to be on Friday. But of course, the big one being that you guys wanted to know, is there a bus parade? What else is going on? I think especially from the council and the way their statements came across, it seems to be still a bit of a nightmare in terms of trying to get stuff going on behind the scenes, but it certainly seems positive. It certainly seems like they want to do it, and it certainly seems like they're just going to figure out, I guess, the route, what's the safest way of doing it. And it might be a case where they might not announce that they're doing a bus parade, but they are doing a bus parade, I guess. Again, it's just too secretive. I think that's probably my biggest problem with this entire week. It's too vague. There's not been anything taught. I still haven't got a bloody clue what's going on Saturday or in the event, which again, like, it's my jobs to know that. And the fact that I don't know that, again, is so vague. It's so much like whisper in the background. And again, it's not ideal for us. People up and down the country, people across the world want to come and see this event. And again, they just don't know what's going on. So it's a nightmare. It's an absolute nightmare. But again, my personal belief is that the council and the police obviously are quite hands-on with this event, of course, as of course they would be. But the fact they are so hands-on about it is almost that case where they don't want to give much away because they want to try and keep it, I guess, as controlled as possible. Again, for us, I'm just sick of banging on about it. But again, I think everything's going to be all right. I think it's just a case where they're quite cautious. Of course, they want the event to be as safe as possible, and a police point of view, of course, want the job to be as easy as possible for themselves as well. So again, it's just a lot of whispering and a lot of murmurings going on in the background. I'm hoping tomorrow we'll get a lot more information. I'm expecting us tonight and tomorrow morning to hear a lot more about it. I mean, the emails haven't even been sent back yet. So again, it's been a bit of a nightmare in that point of view. But I'm glad to say at least I think there will be a bus parade on Saturday. I think the council's statement seems positive. I think the council's statement seems to lean towards them trying to get a bus parade of some sort sorted. So for you guys, I think that was one of the biggest grievances and the biggest annoyances coming out from last week. And it still is annoying, of course, trying to get all this sorted. But it seems to be a lot better than what was originally described and what was originally planned. So again, be excited, be happy for next week. I think we will sort it out. I think Newcastle has seemed to have got their act together now, and I think they will sort this out. It's a bit of a ball ache, I can't lie, but we are going to get there. We're going to get all sorted out. I think everything's going to be all right, and I think you guys should be happy and should be excited for next week. I think things are going to go well, and I think we will sort out a lot of your comments. I think have been heard, and I think they will be dealt with. So again, for you who are being a bit upset by this, I think they have listened to you, and I think they will sort this out. So again, might seem too positive in this video, but I'm just telling you what I've been told. I'm just telling you what people have said again. So I think it has been sorted out though. So that's the most important part. Don't shoot the messenger, but that looks good. So take it all in with a pinch of salt, admittedly. But I think Newcastle are going to have it all ready. So yeah, the one last time for me. I think we'll have it sorted out. So look after yourselves. Be back tomorrow with more details. I'll get to a lot either tonight or tomorrow morning. So again, there'll be a more in-depth video going through this. But for now, it's kind of like just hopefully calming the anger a little bit, just calming the nerves down, because I think Saturday is going to be good. I think it will be perfect, and I think Newcastle will finally sort this out. I think they will finally have it all dealt with. So take care. Hopefully you've calmed down a little bit from that, but appreciate you watching. Wish you all the best, and we will see you all in the next one.